One thing that I've thought has been very interesting throughout this entire NFL season has been the way that they treat certain players who maybe have the jab versus if they don't have the jab, like Cole Beasley, and how Cole Beasley has been absolutely vilified by the media, like vilified by the media. They rake him every chance they get, whereas someone like Lamar Jackson doesn't really get called out for anything. Well, now the NBA has decided to do something maybe not a lot of people expected. They will not be mandating the jab for their players. And a lot of people think that has something to do with LeBron James, because as we all know, LeBron James is willing to speak out on every single subject, social, political, whatever. LeBron James constantly runs his mouth, except when it's about everything to do with the jab, and we know why, because he didn't get it. He didn't get punished by the NBA, even when he broke protocols, when he was supposed to be sitting out during the playoffs. Turned out not to matter because the Lakers got absolutely embarrassed. But now we have reports like this. Woke NBA will reportedly not require players to get the jab. Meanwhile, referees and staff are still forced to take it. According to inside sources, ESPN has reported that the woke warriors at the NBA will not be requiring players to get the jab. And I agree with that. I think that that's a fantastic thing. I think that's exactly what they should be doing. No professional athlete should be required to get this, in all of our opinions, which we are not doctors. Go ahead, John.
But here is the problem. I did a video on this. These NBA players don't want a jab mandate. But last year in that damn bubble, they wanted you to vote for people that are now making you get the jab against your will. That is the hypocrisy of the woke players.
Well said.
Every single one of those players in the NBA should be getting a jab, whether they like it or not, because they made you, or wanted you, I should say, go and vote for people that are now violating your constitutional rights.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of these people were out there doing commercials and doing little PSAs, telling people to do this, telling people to do that. And now when the Players Association gets together, they say, we're not fucking doing that. You can't make us do that. There's nothing that you can give us to make us do that. Mandate that.
LeBron James, what was that deal last year for Florida where he paid to have felons or whatever, where they could vote just so they could vote for Joe Biden?
Yeah.
And now, like, these people are fucking pathetic hypocrites. The NBA is too woke for I can't. It's even hard to watch the NBA at this point just because, and again, only when the playoffs come, but the NBA is pathetic, and it's pathetic because it lives and dies with LeBron James at this point. Like, no matter what it's whatever he wants, they're going to go with. And again, here's the problem when you decide that you can't fucking stop speaking out on every social political issue that there is. And now here's the biggest topic that's going on. And again, no, I don't want to hear from you on these topics. But the hypocrisy of LeBron James is that he knows that his opinion is not popular with the woke crowd. So therefore, he's not going to share his opinion on this because it's not about standing up for what he believes. It's about being strategic and going, I'm only going to give my opinion if I know it's going to land well with the woke audience that I'm involved in. Now it has direct impact on him and his body. Before, when he's out there virtue signaling, screaming his nonsense, talking about black men are being hunted in the streets. Well, you're sitting there in your mansion with, probably 10 or 12 security guards surrounding you every step of the way. So this has no impact on you to pull this bullshit. But now, if you start speaking out against the jab, that does have an impact on you if you start pushing the social justice topics. LeBron James is a piece of shit, a literal piece of shit. And most of the NBA players are pieces of shit too. This is ridiculous how hypocritical they are.
After everything that's happened to Nicki Minaj over the last few days or so, LeBron James is not going to address anything with the jab.
Nope.
Unless I'm pretty sure, I don't know if, I don't want to speak for him, but I think that he's anti-vax. I think he is. I don't know for sure.
He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Like that. Now that doesn't. I am totally fine with him not having it. I'm totally fine with anyone that wants to not get it.
Yeah.
I think you guys all know how we feel about that shit.
You do what you want.
But
but I will say this: if a certain orange man was in the White House right now, there would not be any vaccine mandates out there. Let's just be real.
That's true.
No way. This whole thing is completely political.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's telling, like Jamie said, it's telling when LeBron James, who speaks out about fucking everything, has been silent as fuck when it comes to all this shit, especially when he's not getting the same punishment that other people got, that other people had to undergo when they violated whatever policies. Because it's LeBron James, we're not going to do it. And we're not going to call him out. The media has not called this dude out at all. But look at how they're treating Cole Beasley for not getting the jab. That's the thing that pisses me off.
I read an article about Cole Beasley. I did a video on it on Black and White Live. How Cole Beasley now, because Bills fans, if you don't have the jab, you cannot go to a home game. They can go to away games, and Cole Beasley said, "I'll buy you tickets."
Yeah, Cole Beasley's buying fans tickets to go to away games. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
and the media hates him for it.
They absolutely do. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the NBA. I thought that was interesting. I think it's the right decision to not mandate people get it, but it's just the way that they're doing it and the hypocrisy surrounding the way the media is treating it is bullshit.
John says he sure as hell is shutting up and dribbling now. Exactly. Yeah. I'm more than an athlete. I have to speak out.
Speak out against injustice anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah, speak out, because we know the lowest jab people out there are black people, and LeBron James is not speaking up for black people in this case.
Yeah,
because to him, black lives truly do not matter.
Nope.